Public service announcement. I will no longer be making myself smaller to make others comfortable. I will no longer dim my light because others love it but say I'm doing too much. Back when I was dating my narcissist, we went out to dinner one night, and as I always do, as I do so well, I got all cute, all dressed up. This night I received a lot of attention. And I remember him turning to me and looking at me once we sat down at our table saying,
Do you always have to do the most? Do you always have to do so much when you get dressed?
so I took that advice and started dressing so basic after that. But I was dressing basic for a majority of this relationship, thinking that I was dressing to be a wifey. And as you guys can see, no ring on this finger. So I will no longer be downing myself, bringing myself down to make others comfortable, bringing myself down because I'm shining so bright and it's bringing in so much attention that you feel like you're uncomfortable to be around me. I grew up as an outcast, went to college, found my confidence, found my style, the style that fits perfectly for me, and still was the outcast. So after I noticed that I still wasn't fitting in, I was still an outcast. I started going out trying to make myself smaller in the workplace, make myself smaller in friendships, make myself smaller in relationships. Back in the day, I really wanted to be a receptionist, really because I like the little outfits that you could wear. I was so excited to be able to wear outfits that Joan and them were wearing on Girlfriends. I had so many in the bag ready to go, y'all. When I got this job, oh my gosh, I was playing in all types of outfits, styling and profiling. And I started to notice that the more that I played, the more that people disliked me. And I'm just looking around like I'm just being me. I'm just excited to dress up and play and look cute. Why are you mad at me? There was a girl even at this job that took it so far to tell me she
was like, Brianna, we get it. You don't have to keep doing so much with the outfits. You don't have to keep putting on. You don't have to keep getting like showing up cute.
So this started to be a cycle at every job, even when I stopped trying. And I quickly noticed that people really just don't want you to look cute. They don't want you to have confidence. So many people act like they want people to have confidence. Like when they come across somebody that's not as confident in themselves, that doesn't really like the way they look or like the way that they dress or like themselves, people will be there for that person. Like, oh, you're this, don't think like that, don't think like that. When that person finally starts to get some confidence, finally starts to care about themselves and love themselves, people switch up on them. It makes no sense. And I'm also starting to notice that it's not only the way that I look, it's within me, how I feel about myself, and the light that shines through me. I noticed that too, y'all. I don't be fitting in with these churches and these religions either, you guys. When you refer to the Bible, I'll put the Bible verse right here. The disciples are described as Christians in the Bible. They're described as Christians, but they don't even describe themselves as Christians because they're not worried about no label. They're worried about listening to God and following what He's telling them to do and doing what He's telling them to do. Like, forget all that trying to find a religion, trying to do all these traditions. Like, what does your relationship with God look like? When I go to these churches or try to find a church, y'all, I don't even be fitting in there. I always get stared at. My presence is always known. It's crazy how much you see the devil still working through these people in these churches, and how much you see that a lot of these churches are not really nothing about God. It's basically just like a cult. If you're really out here following Christ and you about Christ and about that truth, oh yeah, you're not gonna fit in. Anywhere you apply truth, you're always gonna receive some type of resistance. Recently, it was the time of the month for me. I know, TMI, just follow the story. But recently, my confidence was lacking, or really not really my confidence was lacking, but I was an easy target because I was very emotional at this time. And I fell into another situation where a male attempted to humble me. And so after I encountered the situation, it had me feeling like I needed to be more open with people, give them more of myself, allow them in, allow them to see who I really am so they don't build all these consequences, all these um conclusions of who I am. Show them who I really am so they don't build their own conclusion of who I am. And they gonna feel that way regardless. God must have reminded me so quick, got with me so quick, and was like, girl, no, you were not mean. You were not stuck up. You are not the B word that people be trying to label you as. You really just be out here minding your business. Ain't nothing wrong with minding your business and chilling. And what I've come to notice too, when people ain't got that light, when they ain't got that raw, when they ain't feeling themselves and they ain't got that true confidence like you do, you can look around and notice that those people are able to move around and do whatever they want to do. They can even be some mean, some extra mean people and not be addressed about it. But when somebody like you, who has confidence, who likes yourself, who really got that lingo and just is like giving that girl, you cannot be chilled. You can't mind your business. Everybody wants a piece of it. Everybody wants to dig their hand into your pie and be upset when you don't want to give them some. People are going to be out here making up stuff about you to bring you down to their level. And what I mean about this is these people are going to make up the most crazy stuff about you, build all these rumors, turn all these people against you to basically are in hopes to give you a piece of them, a piece of their hatred, a piece of their anger that they're feeling about you in order to take in order to take a piece of you, a piece of your piece and give it to themselves. Confident people do not care to be the center of attention. It just happens naturally. There's so many people lacking confidence these days. And people don't understand that confidence comes from simply taking care of yourself, taking care of yourself in the fact of studying how to get the best looks that fit you, studying how to better yourself as a person so you can like yourself, so you could treat yourself better, and so you can do the best things for yourself personality wise and look wise. People out here trying to steal content personalities when God is out here giving them out for free. You guys, content personalities, being content in yourself and loving yourself to a level of people can't touch that, people can't change that within you, that comes from God. Nothing worth having is easy. And I noticed too that a lot of my contentness and who I am, when I first woke up and God took me through some humiliation where I didn't have much money, humiliation where I'm living in my car and not being able to pamper myself the way that I would usually pamper myself. I was able to have a click in my mind and realize even more to be content within myself without the materialistic things, you guys. And that's a whole another level of confidence when you're able to love yourself no matter what level you're on. Love yourself without the materialistic stuff adding into who you are. I love myself when I don't have a car. I love myself when I don't have the most expensive clothes. I love myself when I don't got makeup on, you guys. I'm not taking myself down a notch because the next person isn't trying to do the work. I'm to the point where I will allow people to talk, make up stories and lies about me. Shoot, they did it to people all the time in the Bible. Yes, there will be times where I lack that confidence, but as you can see, God will always get me right back to where I need to be. My space is invite only because there's too many people that are offended by healthy boundaries. All right, guys, that's all I have to say for today. I enjoyed making this cute little video. You guys, pop your ish. I know that that saying is a little aggressive, but you got to be aggressive with these people out here being aggressive, trying to steal steal what's yours. So pop your ish, mind your business, and work on yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That helps me out so much more than you know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I begin to